also kind of getting to the mission statement, I feel like it's an important thing because, like, I've talked to even, like, Amanda, like, and I know that she didn't come here either to show that we can create, like, a successful business or that we can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's really about can, like, 15 people come together and, like, what are the interpersonal interactions, like, I feel like that's more of the beauty of this product, to show that everyone can get along, to show that even though Amanda's Christian and I don't even know what you would call me, but that we can still find where we're alike and be able to have, like, beautiful friendships and, like, none of that stuff matters. And that's not, like, people are so focused, like, the fact that we're having a disagreement about emails not being answered, that's, like, we're in a community. It's all of our responsibilities. It's not any one person. And so, like, all these little, like, even, like, in terms of food control or whatever it is, like, it's like everything is all of ours. And so, and I feel like that's where our energy should be going towards, is, like, how are we coming together versus, like, I know nothing about half the people here. You know what I mean? And it's like, when it's like, I don't want to sit down and be like, oh, so tell me about your life. It's beautiful when it happens through, like, when we're all working together. Or, like, we have a connecting exercise. And, like, like, when we had that group thing that Josh wanted to put together, like, that was great.
Let's push for doing that again.
Like, that's, I feel like every day there should be something where we're, like, getting to know each other in some capacity, and we're being vulnerable, and we're sharing about all of our different belief systems. And for some reason, it's such a challenge to rally people to do that. I'm excited for your government.
Same. I want to stop calling it government.
That's great.
Can you implement that? Like,
today?
number one thing was language, since we actually just had a big discussion about how important language is here. And when people speak things that they manifest. And every time we say government meeting, like, I die on the inside. like
even
I love,
the word meeting.
I love, like, honestly, I love the regularity of communication and the fact that we've been able to stick to that, you know, and I love coming together and being able to talk about things and get things done together. But calling it government meeting, like, seriously makes me want to puke.
Same with the word meeting.
You know, and so at least, like, I want to, like, strike the word government from the roster, because that just, like, kills me, you know.
Same with meeting. We even call it, like, that's why yesterday we wanted to call it a gathering.
We call it, like, a community gathering or a tribal meeting or whatever, you know, like, just changing the name of it would be awesome. And also, like, I don't want to, like, every time I'm like, oh, my government's starting, you guys, I don't want to call it that either, because it's not that.
That's even a philosophy, because I don't really want to have to do anything.
Well, because that's my thing, is I also, like, I like the idea of this continuing, like, even when we get to the end of whoever, maybe it recycles, that it's just everybody gets a week to do things, like, that they want to try.
Right.
You know, and that just is a refreshing thing, you know. So things like that, some activities surrounding food that I want to do.
Surrounding what?
Food.
Oh, awesome.
And some stuff around solidarity and around pride, and also around personal growth. You'll see.
Great.
You'll see when you get there.
That's great to hear that.
And I do want to start to shift our structure. I don't want to just raise it to the ground and start fresh, but you know, Cal and I a couple days ago had a good talk about, you know, adding things into our structure, like mediation, like consensus-based decision making. That's actually something I want to try. I want to try not just doing straight up votes on everything, but doing more consensus-based decision making on things. And you know, just starting to massage and evolve our structure into something. And because one of the big reasons why I've loved my lifestyle I loved polyamory for so long is the fact that it's allowed me to craft a relationship completely on my own terms and the terms of the people that I'm with, not based on what somebody says that I should do or what is expected, but what's needed for all these human beings involved in this romantic way in this moment in time. We can make something that works, you know. And I like the idea of applying that here because it's never going to be taken no prefab structure is going to work for us.
Right.
Whether it's anarchy, socialism, democracy, like no prefab structure is going to work because we're all different human beings. We're all changing and growing and evolving, and it's going to have to be the same. You know, like whatever it is, whatever structure or social system we come up with is going to be completely unique to us, and it's going to be completely based on what it is that we need. You know, first week we needed the talking stick. That was our structure. Like. Embarrassing, sure, but that was what we needed and that was what worked, you know, and that's what it's going to be moving forward. So.
Yeah, it's true. I love that you say that because I do think that, like even Cal tried to say that there's general rules for communication, and that can't be true because we each have conditioned ways, and there's no right way ever. There's ways that some people agree on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, forget.
How much should it sell for?
Yeah, because those are real stones.
Yeah.
$100.
You think going for 100 for the bracelet?
It's hand.
Yeah.
And it's all real stones.
Well, these are just like glass beads, but this is citrine. Yeah.
You wanted to come to a mediated meeting between Aaron and yourself with a couple meetings.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay,
Tomorrow?
and I will tell you guys.
But just make sure that he takes care of the letter for today. But he just has to tell me when it's done so I can email Eric, because Eric has to talk to one person.
But just tomorrow we'll get it all worked out.
Okay.
Just so we can just be done with all It's gotta stop. Okay.
Perfect.
And I'll tell the mediators who they are, but I won't tell you who they are.
Okay. Perfect. So in terms of that, like even like what I think is right communication is what, like there's no right way for anybody.
There's no one right way to live, for
But it's
anything.
even interesting though that he like feels that way. And
Which
I
box?
consider him like a pretty involved person. And because I think case by case basis, there really is no general for everyone.
Yeah.
But then we get into like this idea of like violence and the fact that it's like wrong no matter what. And so like that's the thing, like I guess there are exceptions to the
It's
rule.
the absolute morality versus, what is it? It's like universal morality versus
cultural.
like relative morality or something like that.
Yeah.